What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planet 2. We're back with yet another beautiful day here in the African desert, and I can't wait to add in some new friends to our zoo this afternoon. So you guys know we've been on kind of a cat kick, kind of a kitty kick. We've added lions and tigers and cheetahs and more lions, and today we're going to be adding in even more felines, but this time it's a little bit different. These ones are going to be based in the snow. So we do have we've got a little bit of snow in our zoo. You guys can see there's a tiny bit up here on top of the grizzlies, mainly just for looks. I mean, they do like it cold, but they don't need snow. We did it just for fun, but these guys that we're going to be adding in today actually need snow. It's actually in their names. So if we come into our storage over here, you guys are going to see the two that I recently picked up off the market. We've got Naranjarel and Zambul. I have no clue how they generate these names, but they're kind of crazy. So yeah, you guys can see we've got a male and a female snow leopard. If we take a look at their Zoopedia, that's exactly what they like. They like one male and one female, nothing more, nothing less. They typically live to be about 20 years old, and hang on to that thought because we're rolling the dice a little bit here. So 20 years old, they mature in 3 years. They pretty much last until they die for their maturity, and they have 1 to 3 offspring per mating event. Now, if we take a look at their habitat, looks like they want 705 square meters. They want it to be anywhere from -4 to 22 degrees, which means we're going to have some very, very high electricity bills for those coolers here. But, no climbing, no water necessary, and they like a climb-proof fence of 3 meters or more. So, looks pretty interesting. All right, so remember, I said 20 years is their life expectancy. Now, if we go back to who we picked up, we're going to look at our female. So both of these guys cost a lot of conservation credits, and you guys know I'm trying to kind of, save my money a little bit, trying not to go too crazy with that. Obviously, we want to be able to buy elephants and giraffes and everything else. So I ended up saving a little bit of money on her, but she's 13.8 years old, which means she's kind of more than middle-aged. Now, she can still have kids. She's going to start kind of getting to that final point soon, but if we can have her give us some really good babies, that would be ideal, because then we can sell them off and then be able to buy another female for probably even more, but when she's younger. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully this actually ends up working out. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Actually, let me check one thing on the Zoopedia. So it looks like it takes 3 months, and then there's an interbirth period of 24 months. So we could have 1 to 2 litters potentially, depending on how spicy she's feeling. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Now, of course, these guys are found in Asia, which is kind of cool. So they're going to fit over in this section of the zoo. I'm thinking we're going to make a snow section. Now, the thing is, there are quite a few snow animals. Let me take a look at the animal list. So, eventually I want to add an Arctic wolf. I want to add polar bears, of course. Reindeer like the snow. Timberwolves like the snow, and I think that's about it. So those are going to kind of make up the snow area of our zoo. So we're obviously this is kind of the Asian side for now, but we kind of want to make a snow side. So I'm wondering if we kind of extend this a little bit, because eventually we're going to want other Asian animals here. I'm going to want some pandas and stuff out here. So we've got to kind of try to predefine where we're going to put these snow animals. This is Africa over here, so we don't want them anywhere near that. That wouldn't make a ton of sense. I guess technically, you know what? This is kind of an open area right here. Should we start to do snow animals over in this area? I kind of like that idea. I'm down for that. I think, well, we could kind of put it more off the flamingos over here, just to give a little bit more room for Africa, because Africa's probably going to be our biggest, enclosure and segment, let's be honest. So I'm thinking somewhere off the backside of flamingos, kind of in between that area and moving over towards Asia. This should be good. So I'm going to set up a new path here. It's going to come off of the flamingo. I'm trying to think. So obviously this could be a potential new staff area. We just want to plan this out ahead of time to make sure we have enough space. You know what I mean? So I think we do make this a new staff zone. We might even want to pre-place the buildings just to be ahead of things. Ah, dude, we've got Arctic themed buildings too. This is going to be really, really cool. All right, I'm down for that. I guess we can, yeah, we'll just start them right here. So we're going to get a large Arctic, can we get this on here? There we go. We're gonna have a large Arctic keeper hut, a large Arctic staff center next door. Definitely want a large Arctic workshop for our mechanic, just like that. Vet surgery, I mean, I guess we could potentially use. I'm worried about if this gets too big, people are gonna be upset about it though. Let me check negative impact on guests. Nope, it looks like we're good. We're gonna be okay here. Trade center we don't need. Try to see whatever else. Quarantine, I mean, we could. I think if anything, we probably want to make a little bit of extra space to be able to expand this a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to preemptively bring this staff path around. So let's go ahead and let's be smart about this. We're going to bring it this way. Actually, probably bring it up to a 3. Bring it around here like this. And then if we connect it, we've got like a nice little circle, and we could potentially put some more buildings on the sides over here and on the back side as well. So I feel like that's a good start for now. I'm actually going to delete these palm trees over on this side. We're going to want to start to kind of change the foliage a little bit. We're not going to want it to have tropical plants. We're going to want more snowy style plants. So we're going to have palm trees probably go to here. And then I guess we could have one over. Nah, this is gonna be the entrance to Arctic land, I think. Yeah. So I say off of this corner, we're gonna grab let's go with a fat path. I guess we can go with a 10-meter path, and this is gonna be kind of our entrance to Arctic lands. Something like this. All right, looks pretty good. And we can even have like a nice little welcome sign. I found a welcome sign. If we go to our blueprints, we're gonna look for, where's the welcome sign? Right here. Look at this. Isn't this kind of cool? It's got like the little logs and stuff. So welcome to Arctic land, people. It's about to get really, really cold. Speaking of which, we gotta start throwing down some of the coolers to be able to get snow out here and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, we're gonna make a wintry wonderland in the middle of Africa. This is either the best or worst idea that we've ever had. All right, so I'm thinking, I mean, what are we gonna put in between the flamingos and everything to kind of separate this? You know what, we might, that honestly could probably be a whole episode in itself. I'm kind of thinking of like making a giant like little river here, giant little river. That's an oxymoron, but just make kind of like a little creek thing with some cool tundra rocks and some snow, and maybe put a couple of decorations and stuff out. So we could really get crazy with this. I just want to make sure it's well themed and it's like a very obvious transition over into this new area. So I guess first things first, let's just put the snow leopards right here. Right as you walk in on the right, you're gonna have snow leopards. On the left, you could have polar bears. I like that idea. All right, sounds good to me. So we need a level 2 fence. We're gonna come into our barriers here. Level 2 should be glass. Are you sure about that? Snow leopards are cool with glass? Yeah, grade 2 fence. All right, sounds good to me. You're gonna be able to see them nice and easy. So we're just going to we're gonna start it here, and let's just get into it. Gonna try to make this big enough that we're not shafting them, but also small enough that it's reasonable. So I feel like that's probably a pretty good size here. Looking pretty good so far. I guess we should probably grab this path and extend it a bit. Is this gonna be too big? Ooh, now that I look at that, that's pretty big. Hold on. So we can go ahead and bring this along through here, and then what we're gonna do is connect these two together. Bam. I feel like something like this is a little bit better. We've got the staff path right here on the back side, which is perfect. I'm gonna make a wooden habitat gate. That's kind of cool. So we've got a new habitat here, and that's gonna give us 3,000 square meters, which is plenty for what these guys need. Now, I'm gonna make this a little bit different, all right? Are you guys ready for this? I haven't tried one of these before, but we're gonna go for it today. So let me raise the roof a little bit first. So it said it wanted a minimum of 3 meters, right? Are you gonna tell me how many meters that is? Why is it not? It's not telling me how many meters it is. I'm gonna assume 3 meters is about 10 feet, so maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure why that's not coming up. Did I change the setting or something? I mean, that's gotta be good right there. Probably not 10 feet, but I guess we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not too bad. hopefully if they get out, they don't eat anybody. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have the back end kind of like their big hill with maybe a cave or something, but the front end I'm gonna have down low, so when you're standing here, you can look down and see them playing on the main level. So the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna grab our terrain tool and we're gonna push everything down in a major way. So we're gonna push it down like this. And we're gonna get it down to about where we want it, which is probably about here. So now we can flatten to the foundation. And we're just gonna bring everything down. Bring it out a little bit. All right, not bad. And then we're gonna start kind of making it a little more gradual, the way that it descends. So we're gonna kind of have like a little mountain or a little hill that they can crawl up. And this is always hard. Honestly, it's really tough in this game to get like smooth inclines. I wish there was a better tool for that. It just takes a lot of time and a lot of patience that sometimes isn't really my strong suit. We're gonna try our best. I just wish we could have a really nice even incline all the way up this thing. And actually something I just thought of, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to do this, but hold on. If we push back into here, can this be their hard shelter? If so, that is genius. You can put their shelter underneath the pathway. I don't know if that's actually gonna work, but if it does, then your boy needs a raise, because he just figured that out on his lonesome. I don't think that's gonna work though. And I think I want to lower this a bit more. First things first, we're obviously gonna need a ton of coolers. So we're gonna have to set these guys up all throughout the habitat. I'm gonna put one here, just like that. And then I'm gonna say, I mean, so if that one, this goes out to about this pole over here. So if we put another one over here, is that going to cover the entire habitat? It just about does. But I think the better move is going to be to put one on each side and one in the middle. I think we should, just to make sure they're fully cold at all times. And then we could even put another one up here, maybe something like that. All right. And honestly, we could probably throw some. I guess that one kind of gets this area. I'm gonna throw one down in the middle of here. I don't know if our staff are going to be unhappy because they're going to be covered in snow and cold when they're in the middle of Africa, but I guess we can work with it. So let's go ahead and let this play for a minute. We're going to let these things do their job and get things down to temperature. So we've got that. I'm going to be so happy if we could actually count this as an area here. So what I'm going to do is let's go to our habitat and let's get some bedding. We're going to throw some habitat bedding down and see if this counts as like a little area for them to be able to hang out. Hard shelter is the word that I was looking for. So that's pretty cool right there. I mean, these guys, I think they're gonna like stuff from the tundra, right? Let's go over to our Zoopedia. They like things from taiga, temperate, and tundra. So we've got desert rocks here. We've got ice rocks, which could be kind of interesting. Savanna, snow rocks. These are taiga rocks. Let me see which color we want more. So we've got taiga, we've got temperate. I'm gonna grab the same rock of each one. Taiga, temperate, tropical, and tundra. What do you guys think? I feel like the tundra looks the best. I like the tundra look. All right, looks good to me. So we're gonna grab tundra rocks, and we're just gonna start setting things up. So I'm just gonna hope that this works as like a hard shelter for them. I'm gonna count on it. I'm gonna build it like it does, but we'll see what happens. And then also I'm gonna lay rocks all throughout here, so we don't have that really ugly, weird, thing sticking out. It's just gonna look like there were a wall of rocks sticking out instead of the sand. All right, guys, so we've got a bit of an update here. I went with the wood instead of the glass, A, because I think it looks a little bit better. I think it's a little bit better themed, and then B, you can't actually put the no climbing option on glass, so it was kind of out of necessity here. But this is the habitat so far. I feel like it turned out pretty well. From a guest's perspective, it's gonna look kind of cool that you can look over this and see them playing and stuff like that. So I feel like it looks pretty nice. In terms of the little hard shelter down here, I'm really hoping this works out. I feel like that could be really, really cool if it does. But yeah, this is our habitat, man. We're currently bringing them in here. Uh-oh. We've got some black bears that are overcrowding. That means somebody was was all grown up. Ooh, we've got a couple of new females. So I'm gonna take the young adults and we're gonna move them out. Looking like Mingbei and Jiao, you're gonna be released, or not released. We're gonna move you to the trade center. Go ahead and let that happen there, so your parents can stop fighting. And then we're gonna take a look at you guys in our storage, and let's see if we want to keep either one of you. I mean, not bad. Do we have any other black bears saved? I don't think we have any other black bears saved. So we'll keep Mingmei here, but Zhao, you are you're gonna be sent off. Oh shoot! I'm gonna trade you out for hopefully we could get like 535 or something like that. We'll see how that works. I know we have some cheetahs and stuff we want to try to trade, so I'm gonna trade at 867 there. This one we can trade as well, and I think we even have. We've got some lions we've been trying to get rid of, and they haven't been going, man. We can't get rid of them. So I'm gonna get rid of Latif, Akinlana, and Walid here. We got a lot of work up in the market, man. We're gonna get a ton of conservation credits if those guys end up selling. Also, speaking of lions, check this out. I forgot to tell you guys, our albino lions had babies, and they're all albinos, dude. I'm so excited. Let's take a look at the genetics. Not bad there. See what's going on over here. Not bad. And over here. Ooh, fantastic. Oh my goodness. Adesina. Atta girl. Wow. You are, you're killing it over there. But, all right, cool. So I think we're back to being good. Yellow anaconda's hungry. We'll call a keeper over there. But, in the meantime, we want these snow leopards to be brought in here. And the thing is, we're going to be very careful. We don't want to have this unpaused, and we don't want time moving unless they're super happy. We want to get their welfare all the way up to around 100%, because when they're happy, that's when they start making babies. So we want to make sure that we are not wasting any time. You guys know we kind of rolled the dice a little bit. We got a bit of an elderly woman and our snow leopard, but we're trying to get at least 1 to 2 litters out of her. So we'll see how this ends up working. So here we go. The first leopard is in. Naranjarel has arrived. Oh, he's small. She's small. She's not nearly as big as I thought she was going to be. Now, one other thing we want to do is we definitely want to get some of our vets researching on these guys. So it looks like they're right down here. We're going to put Brianna, and let's see what we can do. So honestly, everything but terrain is good. Do these guys not like any sort of? They don't really like coverage. Oh, man. All right, cool. So terrain, they're going to want snow, and they're going to want rock. They can deal with soil. They definitely don't want the sand. So I think I'm going to make it all rock and all snow. So let's do it here. I'm going to go into this. We're going to go with, I'm going to say, let's make it rough rock. We're going to make it the largest size we can. 100% intensity. And we are just going to make this all rock, even up in here, dude. We're gonna get rock up underneath here. Looks good. Back in there as well. Make sure it goes all the way around. All right. Looks pretty good to me. I like the way it turned out. So, I mean, that's gonna make them happy right there, but they need a little bit of snow. I'm gonna say let's go pretty crazy on the snow. Gonna have a lot of snow in here. I don't want too much though. Hold on. Let's make this intensity a little bit less. I want nice wafts of snow all over the place. Maybe like really heavy up here. Could be kind of interesting. There we go. Something like that. I don't know. We'll work it out. It's also going to melt, but that's going to make her much happier. All right, welfare's going up. So we need better enrichment is kind of the final piece to the puzzle. So let's see if we have anything currently unlocked. We're going to go into our habitat. Let's take a look at the snow leopards down here towards the bottom, and we'll see if we have any. I mean, we're definitely gonna need food and water, so we're gonna set this up. Water, I feel like, could be kind of interesting up here. We'll put water there, and then a food tray. I'm gonna put over here. Easy access for the keepers. And then let's take a look at enrichment items. So food enrichment, they're gonna like piñatas, blood pumpkins, and rotation line feeders. So we could put like. Let's put a blood pumpkin down here. Let's put one over here. Let's put one maybe up here. Oh, shoot. I don't like how that's flattening out. Could put one up there. All right, looks good. We could put a little piñata over here, maybe one down here, and then, I mean, rotation line feeder we could kind of put up here, just like that. All right, looks good to me. Then for toys, I mean, cardboard boxes, they are cats after all. We could put a little hose ball over here. We've got a rubbing pad, which I'm gonna put up towards the top, something like that. And then, I mean, block of ice. Scratching post could be kind of funny to watch them use. I'll put that over there. Prey-scented snack. Could put one of these kind of on the edge of this rock maybe. All right, cool. How are we looking? Looks like enrichment's all the way up, and so is happiness. Let's get your new boyfriend in here, girl. Where's he at? We're bringing him in right now, don't you worry. Dude, that is a small animal in a big space. Oh my goodness. Now we're obviously gonna doctor this up a little bit. I'm thinking about making some sort of a waterfall or something, possibly. Maybe putting some random rocks everywhere. Definitely gonna want some trees and stuff like that. But it looks like these guys are perfectly happy, perfectly content. Eventually their food quality is gonna go down because we don't have their food researched, but we will fix that eventually. Let me check, there's a way to check, compare mates here. Let's check. Offspring potential is 74%, and it looks like they're gonna have some pretty good genes. So we've got a 74% chance of this happening. Otherwise, we wasted a ton of conservation credits. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I guess we'll see what happens. So now let's set up like some fun little rock formations. Like I said, maybe a little waterfall. I guess water, you wouldn't really have a waterfall in this situation. We could put like a little river or something, or a pond, but I don't know. Let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna make him a little pool here. I feel like that's kind of nice. I don't know if they'll ever actually use it, but if we line that with some of the tundra rocks, that's gonna look pretty cool. You know, grab some of these guys and just make like a full-on physical barrier made of only rocks. It looks kind of stupid as is, but if we make this all rock, I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. Something like that. That's pretty cool. I like the way that turned out. I do kind of want to get the inside here a little bit. So if you look at it from this angle, it looks a little bit nicer. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of cool. Like I said, I don't know if they really swim or if they'll ever really use it, but at least we made it, right? We could even move this prey-scented snack over here. Could be kind of an interesting little spot for it. So we've got that there. I'm also thinking, I mean, we could just kind of pepper the ground with some of these rocks, like just have random rocks sticking up out of spaces. We could make a huge rock wall in the back. I don't want to go too crazy with it, but I think just some random rocks poking out of the ground would look pretty legit. Do some of these guys all over the place. Make like a little mini pride rock right there in case they want to mess around on it. Could be kind of interesting. All right, I feel like it's starting to come together a little bit. So let me check here. They like Asia and taiga options. Sounds good to me. They can deal with a little bit of coverage, but not too much. So we're gonna come into nature here, and let's look for tiger, or taiga, not tiger. Taiga in the Asian biome. So like maybe some little dead trees could be kind of interesting. I feel like they'll appreciate those. So we'll put a couple of these guys in here. We could add a little bit of color with some of these guys. Might be kind of nice. I'm trying to put them in various spots where it makes sense. I'll put one up here maybe. All right, that's kind of cool. So we've got those. We've got these little dwarf cornel flowers. We've got Himalayan birches, ivy. So there's honestly not a whole lot that they like. We're gonna have to keep that in mind. Not a ton that they like. I feel like putting ivy on the what's it called, the fence, might be kind of cool. I'm gonna put some of these along this line. We need to. There's kind of a bit of an angle. Hold on. We need to get serious with this and make sure it's on the right angle. So I put some over by the water. I'm gonna put a little bit more over here. Again, we don't really want to overdo it on these guys, but we're gonna try to make it look at least kind of nice. We've got some little ones we can throw in there, so we could kind of throw these on like some rocks, or maybe over here. Let's put them on some of these. Just have like little flowers poking out. The smaller the detail, the more important it is. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna look nice here. Just gonna sporadically drop these across here. Maybe throw down a big one here on top of this rock. Could be kind of interesting. We've got kind of an angled rock, so again, we got to get a little more serious with this. Make sure it looks good. See, that looks kind of nice. We could probably center that a little bit better, but that looks nice. Gonna put a dead tree next to a live tree. That's kind of cool. I like that there. We could have, ooh, what if we grabbed one of these and laid it across? I always like the look of that. So I'm gonna set it up something like that. And then we need to move it across and move it down. So we can kind of have it about there, and then we'll set it to lay across. Bam, something just like that. All right, I like that. And we could even, dude, we can start combining here. Are you guys ready for this? Hold on a second. We can throw flowers on our dead log. Could be kind of interesting. I feel like one flower is probably enough. One flower growing on that guy. I'm gonna center that one flower just like this. Dude, we're probably not too center though. That doesn't look natural. I'm gonna set it up like that. Dude, we're getting next level here. All right, I like it. I'm trying to think. We can't add some of the vines and stuff, but I don't know that there's a ton else that we can. Oh, these are pretty. I didn't even see these. I'm gonna set this up over here. Maybe another one over here. All right, not bad. We could kind of, I actually like it. I like it here. There we go. All right, where are we at for coverage? Let me check what we're working with. I feel like we haven't added a lot, but we are getting close. So if we start to add vines, that will probably start to kind of take up what we have left. So I'm gonna place these in some spots. You know, we don't want to overdo it. So I'm just gonna place them kind of randomly throughout, dude. It should, I think there's an option to be able to snap it to what you're looking at, but I'm not really sure how to do it. So we're left micro adjusting every time. See, like, just need one smidgen more, just like that. Put one there, and then maybe one more over on this side. And then we've got a longer 4x2 meters, so we can kind of put this in between some of these. Let's get this thing flipped around that way. Probably want to make it a little more even here. Go a little more that way. How's that looking? Not bad. Could use a bit of an adjustment. So yeah, like we could throw one there. We could throw one here. I'm gonna throw one in between these two. Bam. All right. What do you guys think? I feel like it looks pretty good. We've got the little mossy features going through there, and yeah, I mean, I'm looking through here. I mean, we've got cowberry bushes or crowberry bushes if we want them. Are kind of interesting but kind of ugly. I mean, we've used most of the trees. We've used most of everything, and I honestly like I've said before, it's kind of my thing that I say all the time. Sometimes you can do too much. Like you don't want it to become cluttered, and I feel like this actually turned out pretty cool. I really like the water that we added in. Is that taken care of? Shoot, that is not taken care of by a water treatment facility. I think actually, if we just move this facility, if we move it here, it still gets the flamingos. Hold on, we want to exit this editing group. It still gets the flamingos, but it also gets this. All right, so that's perfect. So that's taken care of, and man, I think we look pretty good. I mean, these guys are happy. Really, the biggest thing is that we're gonna have to make sure that we get our research done and we get them on the better food, the level 3 food. But that's just gonna take time. You guys can see nutrition, meal quality is our worst thing so far, but it's looking like they're good to go. I don't think there's anything else we could do for them. So really, we just have to hope that old girl here, who's approaching the end of the line, approaching being elderly, we have to hope that she decides to put out a little bit, I guess is kind of a not so nice way to put it. So, man, these guys are cute. Let's check them out for a little bit. Look at them. They're so fuzzy. I didn't realize they were so fuzzy and furry. They look kind of chunky. You know what I mean? Like they've got some fat to them. Let me see. I mean, let's put another cooling thing down here so we can add some snow down there. And I guess we could, if we add some tundra rocks, we could put some tundra rocks down here. You know, just kind of keep peppering these guys through here. I don't want big, wide open, boring spaces, but I also don't really know what to do with the stuff down here. So I'm just gonna add a few rocks throughout. And, oop. That's gonna be a problem. It said he escaped because he's on the other side of the fence. Shoot. He hasn't actually escaped, but I think that might cause panic. It might cause people to run away. No? We might be good. But that's still going to be really, really annoying. And I think our idea is not going to work, unfortunately. That's all right, though. I'm not too worried about it. Now we're going to make a little cave like this. So it's not going to be tucked away underneath the fence and stuff, which honestly could have been really, really cool. I really like that idea. I'm kind of sad that we aren't going to be able to use that idea in the future. But if we have a little cave like this, then it's not going to bother me, man. It's still going to look pretty cool. So we're just going to fill this up. Looks good. We grab these beddings. We're going to move them in here. Something just like that. Looks good. He's still back there, so that's going to be a problem. We definitely don't want him to get stuck. So hopefully our vet's going to be able to come get him. Shoot, this really is a problem, huh? Are they going to have access to that? Let me check the traversable area. Where's our other snow leopard? Yeah, it looks like you can get down there. She got him. She literally just picked him up through the floor. All right, we're gonna pause here. We want to be careful. We got animals fighting for alpha status over in the gym's box, but we're not gonna worry about that right now because it's not important. We're wasting valuable potential baby making time. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna. Oops, shoot! I don't want to change that. I want to move. I want to move this little blood pumpkin. I'm gonna move this guy over here. We're gonna delete this because we don't need it. We're gonna delete all these, probably move this guy a little bit more over here, and then now what we're gonna do is grab our terrain tool, and we should be able to pull all this out. Again, very disappointing. Really wish this could have been something cooler, but I guess it is what it is. I'm kind of tempted to continue the rock wall all the way across, but I almost feel like that might be a little bit too much. I kind of like the way it looks here, and the fact that we have a few different types of rocks in here, but bam! All right, as soon as she brings them back in here, I think we're gonna be good to go. I think that's solid. I'm happy with how it turned out. I think it's a good start to the Arctic section of our zoo. I'm excited to see what we could do with polar bears and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I think we're at a good spot. Oh shoot, we've got an African wild dog that's preventing other animals from breeding. We've got tigers about to mature. We've got all kinds of stuff happening. Uh-oh. Fighting due to overcrowding. We definitely don't want that to happen. My goodness. All right. I've got some management things I'm going to take care of. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next episode. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We may add in a new ice animal. I guess it kind of depends. If we can get our animals to sell and we can get these conservation credits, we can keep expanding. If not, we may do one of those episodes where we kind of fast forward ahead on time. We'll make this Arctic area look really cool, and I don't know. One of those two episodes will happen next. The other one will happen afterwards. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.